I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Hey, Jacqueline. It is I. I'm so glad you answered the phone. So, October, we already know October is one of my favorite months besides November for Thanksgiving, December for Crystal Methmas, and May for my birthday. Oh, and January for times. I love October. I love Halloween. I love horror movies. So I have to just give you favorite movies on Netflix. I decided to do Netflix because Netflix is right there on your phone, right there on your computer, and right there on your tablet. You don't have to like go to Redbox or go to Best Buy to get your movies. I don't know anybody else that even still buys DVDs, to be honest with you. You know what else people don't use to buy? People don't buy condoms either. No spoilers involved. I'm just giving you a brief ghetto-nopsis of the summary of the film to tell you what it's about. So hopefully you want to see them, and I know you will because I'm always right with all my movie choices to watch except one. But since you brought it up, you know that movie Carmen with Beyonce? First movie, Raw. Raw. It's not what you think. It's not about having sex without a condom. Raw. It's really good. So a quick sum of the film is this. It's really weird because my best friends are vegan. So when I saw this movie, I was like, if you start eating meat, I am not going to be your friend anymore. But the movie pretty much based around a family who do not eat meat, right? They are vegan or vegetarian. I'm not sure which one they were, but they don't eat meat. So they start eating meat and some very interesting shit starts to happen. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's weird and it's very graphic, and I love a graphic film. So it's not really scary, it's just more gory. But I mean, Halloween is about scare, gore, blood, and death. So why not just put Raw in there? It's not really scary. Not like a it's not like a scary thing or hide under in your closet because you're so scared. You're not gonna not be able to sleep. But it's really gory. It's lots of blood, lots of killing, murder, and death. And I mean, that's what we celebrate in October. Next film on Netflix is called Contracted. The name pretty much says it all. It really made me like, okay, I don't want to have sex ever again. It's one of those films. It's that one, once again, it's not us. Are we at the hospital? First saw the movie, I was like, okay, I'm not having sex for a very long time. It's very interesting, and I think it plays a lot into what's happening now with everybody just having sex and not knowing who you're having sex with. Films, it's not going to teach you anything. It's not like a teaching film, like a Tyler Perry movie that's going to teach you to go to church the next day. But definitely check out Contracted. It's definitely going to have you just being like, what the hell is going on between these sheets in my home? It Follows. Now, I remember seeing the trailer for the movie months before it came out. And I was thinking like, what the hell is this movie about? Now this movie will creep you out and it will scare you. Damn, 2 sex movies in a row. Maybe I should go have sex after I schedule a dick appointment because I don't want to get contracted. It Follows will definitely have you screaming. It's going to have you under your sheets. Gonna have you hide in the closet, and it probably will also have you not want to have sex again. But if you're a slut, nothing will stop you from having sex. They have sex, and then some crazy shit start happening. So it's the same like Contracted. It's just not a lot of blood that I can recall. It's not very gory. It's just very creepy and spooky, and it's gonna have you like, oh my gosh, is that really a shadow? Is that really Queen Latifah? But it's The Follow. The Invitation. Now, this movie definitely had me shook. Okay, I can't even explain the film without giving it away. But it's pretty much you get invited to a party and you show up, and it really plays into like what people say about Hollywood, like Illuminati and secret groups and sacrifices and stuff like that. That's just to give you a little hint of what the film is about besides just going to somebody's baby shower or BYOB, bring your own baby party. Hush. You know what's funny? Horror movies are so different nowadays. It takes a lot to scare me, like have me like screaming and squealing like a little girl. I'm more interested, as you can probably tell by my list of films, that I think a lot of people are as well, because it takes a lot for people to be actually scared nowadays. I mean, I like more intellectual films. I like movies that make you, like horror movies that make you think, like while you're in bed and you hear a noise, you're like, oh my gosh, is that Naya Rivera? Oh my gosh, I'm so terrified. It's about this girl who's deaf and mute, so she can only see, but there's a killer, and is she gonna make it? Is she gonna survive? Is she gonna die? I don't know. I think I watched it like 3 times. I watched it once by myself, then I watched it again before I went to sleep, and then I just replayed it again, and it was just when I was cleaning my room, something random. Once again, not gonna have you jumping and scared, but it's scary because you're gonna think about it. There is blood, it's not much gore, there's not like a monster in it, but it's definitely really good. I mean, how can you be deaf and mute? I mean, you must have did something really bad. You're like, oh, your mama just must have been drinking and doing meth the whole time for you to be both. It's kind of like Helen Keller, but she was deaf and couldn't see, but she writing books. I don't believe that. I need to meet her or something, because how you not see, hear, or smell? You don't got no senses, but you out here writing books and winning Nobel Peace Prizes, girl. How do you even know where you at? It's pretty weird. Human Centipede. Now, you're talking about something that's really bloody and really gory and really disgusting. Human Centipede is definitely everything combined into one. It's just so nasty and gross. Like, I really had to watch it in sequences or a lot of times because it was just a little bit too much even for me. It's lots of gore, lots of blood. I love gore and blood, but it just comes to a certain point where it's just like, okay, let me pause this real quick and go eat and come back. Like, I could not eat and watch. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about it with myself, and what do you do? Who do you call? Do you call Ghostbusters? Do you call Tyrone? It was just, I mean, if you want something that's gonna get you to the straight there with the blood and gore and creepy mist, then definitely log on to Netflix now, girl. No, you can't use my account. VHS 1 and 2, not 3, not the third one. Not the third one. To kind of give you an idea of what it is, it's a bunch of each film has at least 5 different films out of it. If anybody have seen like Twilight Zone, for example, or if you watch Black Mirror, it's a series, but each episode is a different show for the series, if that makes any type of sense. Each tape has like some creepy, weird, demonic, spiritual, bloody, murderous, weird stuff on it. I can't tell you what the movie is about besides just different tapes, and each tape has a different horrible scene on it. Very, very gory. This is like Human Centipede times 10. It's really great. It's gonna have you definitely scared and cuddled up in bed with whoever you're in bed with, you cuddle up with. I ain't gonna say nothing about your man. We already know what's going on with that situation, girl. Sinister. You know, if I had to pick the scariest movie that I probably have ever seen, would be Sinister. Sinister would definitely be my number 1. Now, I fall asleep watching Exorcist. I fall asleep watching Babadook or VHS. I fall asleep to a lot of crazy things and just sleep easily with nothing wrong. I can watch scary movies by myself, which is actually what I prefer to do because I don't like to ask questions. Who is that? What's going on? Why is she talking? What's her name? You're like, we're watching the same movie, like, pay attention. So I'd rather watch film for the first time by myself. I'm pretty sure all of you have already seen Sinister. If you haven't seen it, it's about a very creepy demon spiritual type of film with, yes, lots of gore and lots of blood and lots of demons and lots of scary moments. When I first saw it, I had to stop it. And then I watched it the next morning when my best friend came over because I was too scared to watch it by myself. I'm a punk. And that movie creeps me out. It's about an author who moves his family to a new town to write a new book about murders, and it just goes downhill from there, man. That movie really scares me. Like, that is one movie I cannot watch, and I've only seen it twice, and I cannot watch it again. Like, it scares me, and a lot scares me. You know, it really scared me. Now I'm just thinking about it, like, that movie really did something to me. Like, it took the spirit, whatever I had left of a spirit inside of me, straight out. You know, Kurt Franklin could even save my spirit. The shackles were off my feet, and I was just shook. Oh, so if you want to feel like that, then Sinister is definitely #1 movie to watch out of any and everything else. That movie is... Don't watch the second one. I've seen the second one by accident. Okay, I was told I was watching something else, but it ended up being Sinister. And then once I saw the actor that was in the movie, I was like, oh, this movie's gonna be fun. It's gonna be pretty stupid. And I was absolutely right. So don't watch the second one. The second one was even needed from the first one. And it's not really what happens in the film, it's the music. The music is very... Oh, it's very creepy. That music, that sound, well, Jacqueline, you know, there's really not much I can tell you. You know, you're gonna watch those films. Don't call me unless you watch them. I appreciate for you not talking to me because you have a tendency of talking back. I just call you to listen. And I love you. I think your mom's a great person.